Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and I wanted to show you what it's like to remove a skin from your phone. I've been using a DBRAND skin on this phone and actually my previous phone. This is an iPhone 6s Plus. I used it on my iPhone 6 Plus. Really love their skins, but sometimes you need to remove it. Whether that be it's all cut up or damaged, or you want to replace it with a different color. Any one of those reasons, and I thought I'd show you what it's like to remove it and what it leaves behind, if anything. So let's go ahead and start down here. We've got 3 different pieces. And this is 3M based tape, so it should be pretty simple to remove. Now, one of the bad things about this is you're going to ruin this when you remove it. So if you look here, right up here, you'll see it kind of crinkles up and it's pretty well shot once you remove it. Now these are the easy parts to remove. So if we remove this top and bottom here, we get underneath it, and it takes a little bit of digging there with your nail to get underneath it. Let's get underneath and just pull along. We don't have to go too fast, but it ripped right here, which I expected. It's stuck on there pretty good. And these hold up really well. Depending on which skin you get, they'll all look a little bit different and have different textures, but this is actually the just the matte black one, and it seems to hold up really well. So you could stick with that look if you like, but to peel it off the rest of the phone, this is where it gets tricky, because this is the bigger part of the actual skin. So if we just work it around here like this, it's stuck on here pretty good. Now, we probably could make this a little bit easier if we heated it up a little bit. But most people probably won't bother too much with that. There we go. And this comes off with quite a bit of force when you start to pull. But wanted to show you if it leaves any residue or anything like that. So we'll keep pulling, working it around this edge here. Most of these skins do take an awful lot of force to remove, and that's good and bad. It obviously keeps it stuck to the phone, but it doesn't seem to be leaving a whole lot of residue on the surface, which is nice also. So let's move it around this side. If I just kind of wobble it back and forth as I remove it, that seems to help. Now this is probably, I don't know how much force this is. If I can measure it, it's probably 30, 40 pounds worth of force at points if I just grabbed it and pulled. It's a lot of force to remove this. Okay, we've got it off that far. Now we've just got a little bit of left over here. There we go. And as far as residue, we do have a little bit right here. Right there. Let's see if we can just rub that off. Usually this sort of residue just rubs right off the phone, and that's it. It looks pretty good. It's protected my phone well. I actually had some scuffs down here you can see in the corners just from everyday use without a skin. So the skin protected it nicely. Left this piece kind of grungy looking, but we can just wipe that off later and it should look just fine. So let me go ahead and clean it up and we'll take a look at it. I cleaned up the iPhone. I just used some spray I had with a microfiber cloth. It cleaned up nicely and looks just like it did before I put the skin on. So I did have the wear, like I said, and a little bit of wear here on the camera ring, but that's just from everyday use and setting the phone down. However, it looks just like it did before I put the skin on. So just take your time and remove it, but you'll never be able to use it again. You'll have to purchase another one if you want one, and these are pretty inexpensive, or you could just go with a case for a while. If you've used one of these and you've had different experiences as far as leaving residue with DBRAND, I haven't seen that. I don't see it here. I haven't seen it on previous devices, and I haven't seen it with some other skins, but I wonder what your experience has been. Let us know in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and like. As always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.